We live in a global world, a competitive world, a 21st century world. A successful 21st century economy must address three realities of global economics that have changed over the past decade. First, since 1991, the United States has spent more on information and knowledge services than industry and manufacturing. At this turning point in history, our economy's fundamental focus switched from products to services. Second, the scope of America's national economy has widened to an international market. The United States has outsourced goods production to industrial-strength countries, primarily China and India, while the U.S. economy becomes more centered on knowledge work. Third, the United States has been a world leader in innovation and entrepreneurship, but the United States must continue to invest in creativity and ingenuity to maintain its edge. Innovation is the fuel of a sustainable, successful 21st century economy. A sustainable 21st century economy that is based upon these three tenets logically needs a workforce with a set of 21st century skills. These skills are universal and must create a culture of informed, involved citizens. There is a growing consensus among business, education, and government leaders on a core set of 21st century skills. One version has been dubbed the 7 C's. Critical thinking and problem solving, creativity and innovation, communication, collaboration and leadership, cross-cultural understanding, career learning and self-reliance, and computing and ICT literacy. Though 21st century skills are essential for today's workforce, they need a foundation of basic skills. We still need the 3 R's: reading, writing, and arithmetic. Spelling is obviously not one of them. A new balance is needed between basic skills and 21st century skills in order to prepare students for the workforce. The 3 R's times the 7 C's equals 21st century learning. As President Obama prepares to implement sweeping education reform, the pressing question is how to provide the necessary support to schools so that America's students can build these essential skills. Part of the answer is to create an educational system that models the work world. In this way, schools prepare students for the types of challenges that regularly confront 21st century workers. In fact, team projects are the seldom recognized lingua franca of the modern economy. In every industry, field, and career path, individuals work as a team to solve problems and create useful ideas, products, and services. In a true 21st century classroom, teams of students would work on real-world problems and questions that hold meaning for each individual and for the greater community. Of course, basic knowledge of content is still necessary to do projects. Rigorous projects develop deeper understanding of content in both basic and 21st century skills. The instructional goal should be equal parts project-based learning and direct instruction. On a national scale, it will take coordination of the efforts of the business community, education officials, and both state and federal government to develop a cohesive system of innovation education. The world still looks to the United States for leadership and innovation. It is our privilege and our responsibility as Americans to create a balanced educational system that prepares all students for the 21st century. With a sound educational system and a solid workforce ready for the 21st century economy, the United States will emerge once more as the innovation capital of the world with the power of change on our side.